everyone, it's Madison Gesiotto. Okay, so many of you have already seen the most recently released Trump TV ads showing us a glimpse of what life could be like in Joe Biden's America. But what's so eerie about these ads is that this could happen, and sooner than we think. It's quite scary to think that you may pick up the phone to call 911 and not receive a response, not be able to have police called out to your residence in an event of a rape, a robbery, a burglary, a vicious attack against you or your family. Unfortunately, some Americans don't have the ability to protect themselves like we do in states like Ohio and Florida and other places. You know, we're still fighting across this country to protect our Second Amendment rights. And a president like Joe Biden would further hinder our ability and our progress on this front. But when it comes to defunding the police specifically, and it comes to Joe Biden, he's publicly stated not only, his support to defund or, as he says, divert funds away from the police. Well, we all know what that means. Diverting funds away from the police basically is defunding the police, at least to a certain extent. And what's pretty scary about this is it's not the first time that Joe Biden has supported this. He's actually taken actions as vice president in the Obama-Biden administration to do so. So we take a look at the COPS program. And under the Obama-Biden administration, federal support for state and local law enforcement under the COPS program decreased by hundreds of millions of dollars. This is crazy, guys. The Obama and Biden administration, of course, they pledged law enforcement heroes would be supported, but of course they abandoned these law enforcement heroes time and time again. I'm very concerned for what our future would look like. I'm concerned for the safety of our communities. We all know who's going to be protecting Joe Biden, President Obama. We know who's going to be protecting our congressmen and women. And who's paying for it? We are, but who's going to be protecting us? Who's going to be protecting those in the most vulnerable communities across our nation? We need to make sure that we don't allow these ads or what's being shown in these ads to become the reality of the United States of America. We've seen the crime over the past few months, rioting, looting, violent attacks, racial division, where we've taken steps backwards in some communities where we should be taking steps forward. We can't afford a president who will further create division, a president who will further create danger in our communities through support for things like defunding the police, for support for 11 million illegal aliens being granted amnesty and taking jobs away from Americans that are, right now, a lot of people still out of work. So there's a lot of concerns here. We need to make sure that we take a look at all of this as we prepare to head to the polls, hopefully head to the polls in November and vote in a very important election. So keep this all in mind. And when you see these ads, remember that this could be the United States of America if we don't vote smartly in November.
Don't have the First TV app yet? What are you waiting for? Download the First TV app right now on Apple, Google Play, Roku, or Amazon Fire and start watching today.